Hey MJ, what are these?
Bananas!
And what's this?
Smash it!
What are we gonna do?
Smash the bananas!
Yeah! Alright, welcome to Cooking with Mr. M and MJ. I'm Mr. M. And who's this? Our special guest?
Owlie.
And today we're gonna make banana fritters. So, step one, get yourself some old, kind of nasty looking bananas that are ready for banana bread. But instead, we're gonna peel them and we're gonna put them in the bowl.
Oopsies. I forgot I was treehouse.
Well, I'm gonna do this anyhow. And they should be pretty easy to peel because they're kind of old and about ready to get thrown out. But we're going to turn them into something delicious. Go ahead and smash those. And we recommend using a potato masher. You can use your fingers too, but that's kind of gross and sticky. You're going to make a mess. And once you get them all mashed up, it looks something like that. Alright gang, ingredient time. You're going to need 4 overripe bananas, a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 4 teaspoons of rice flour, 4 teaspoons of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and some canola oil for frying. First step is we're going to dump literally everything except for the canola oil into the bananas, and then we're going to mix them. So get them all in there, and then high five, and then it's mixing time. So you're going to make sure everything is well combined so it makes a nice thick paste. Next step is we're going to heat our canola oil over a flame. You want to get it pretty hot. If you don't get it hot enough, your stuff isn't going to boil and it'll get soggy and kind of gross. So we want it hot enough that it's going to get nice and brown. Once your oil's hot, we're going to take a spoonful-ish and put it in. If you notice that yours separates, you may need to add a little bit more flour. We actually had to do that after the first batch. Then you're going to let them sit in there for probably 3 or 4 minutes. Make sure you put the splatter screen on so nobody gets burned. And when they're nice and brown, go ahead and fish them out with a spoon like we're doing. You want to put them on a white rack or something, or they can drip because they're, well, dripping in oil. Alright, so we got all of them made and it's time for our taste test, and MJ can't wait, so why don't we go ahead and give it a test. I mean, deep fried banana, how can that be bad, right? It's sugar and banana, which is sugar, and then you deep fry it. Super good. Obviously, it's not a light snack. It's going to be rather heavy because it's boiled in oil. One quick note too, we ended up adding a little bit extra flour to the mix because when we put the first batch in, they just fell apart. So part of this recipe depends on the size of your bananas. So if your bananas are bigger, like ours, you may need to add a little extra flour to keep them together. All right, MJ, what's the consensus? You like it? Awesome! Well, this has been another successful Cooking with Mr. M and MJ. I'm Mr. M, this is... And who's that?
Owlie.
Owlie. And I would be remiss if I didn't have Owlie's treehouse. And we will see you next time.
And a rocket and a roll and a duck and duck and duck.
Welcome!
Sorry.